I have a prophetic word for those who have grown up under the demonic agenda of Jezebel, and for those raised in narcissistic environments and battled it their entire lives. Yes, the spirit of Jezebel has always had a target on your back because of who you are. Like Agent Smith from The Matrix, Jezebel keeps showing up, manifesting through different people, personalities, seasons, assignments, and alignments to take you out. It's been the greatest battle of your life, figuring out how to steward your calling, how to be a voice in the midst of relentless attacks and constant attempts to cancel your calling. This spirit has tried to silence you, shut down your voice, reject you, belittle you, isolate you, and keep you in a cave. She's tempted you to sugarcoat your words, dilute your message, and shrink your fire so you didn't keep getting in her crossfire. I know the price many of you have paid for pioneering through this, for choosing health for your families, your marriages, and your future. I know the cost of refusing to tolerate her, season after season, and what you've walked through for the sake of not giving up on your calling. But in the hardest moments, you chose legacy again and again, yet it's been costly. Recently, I was praying into this, especially in my own life, because I've battled this spirit for as long as I can remember. I asked the Lord, will it always be this way? Will I always have to fight Jezebel? As I was reading through 1 Kings 19 to 2 Kings 10, the Lord highlighted the story of Jehu, the one who took out Jezebel, 2 Kings 9 verses 30 to 37. And the Lord said, you are the Jehu. This generation is the Jehu generation, rising to confront and take out this spirit. But here's the thing, Jehu overthrew Jezebel, but he didn't reform the land. But Jehu was not careful to walk in the law of the Lord, he did not turn from the sins of Jeroboam. 2 Kings 10 verse 31. He overthrew the person, but not the pattern. He tore down the idol, but didn't restore the altar. He left a void, and that void became an open door. Right now, the test of our generation isn't just about calling out what's wrong. It's about restoring the priesthood, rebuilding the altar, and leading the church back into true worship. Because without worship, Jezebel returns. I've seen it in dreams repeatedly, Jezebel overthrown, only to be welcomed back through broken, unhealed, and unprotected spaces. Because where there is no priesthood, no purity, and no presence, she comes back to rule. So, I asked the Lord, what is the key? He said, Josh. The name Josh means, the Lord has given. The Lord said, the generation of Josh and Jehoiada is now upon you. Here's what that means. Jehu may have exposed Jezebel, but it was Josh and Jehoiada who removed her legacy. Athaliah, Jezebel's daughter, rose to power in Judah after Jezebel's death, 2 Kings 11 verses 1 to 3. She was a generational extension of her mother's spirit. But Jehoiada the priest preserved Josh, hiding him in the temple for 6 years. When the time was right, they overthrew Athaliah in the temple, 2 Kings 11 verses 13 to 16. That was so prophetic because they didn't just confront the fruit of Jezebel, they killed it in the place of worship, as a declaration. We are taking this place back for the Lord. They then led a revival of covenant and worship in the land, 2 Kings 11 verses 17 to 18, restoring God's people to their true identity. And this is the battle we have today. We are not just confronting Jezebel, we are confronting her legacy, her influence, her strongholds in families, marriages, churches, and systems. But we can't stop at exposure. We must rebuild the altar, restore the presence, and model the priesthood again. But here's the word for you, overcomers, the pioneers, the forerunners, the ones who refuse to bow. You are not doomed to fight Jezebel your whole life. God is raising up a Josh generation, sons and daughters the Lord has given who will see and walk in the fruit from your persistence in battle, because you refused to tolerate Jezebel and have prevailed. Now because of you the next generation won't face what you faced, because you confronted it, took it down, and established healthy. But here's the key, you must restore your home, your marriage, your inner world into a lifestyle of worship and the right affections. You must refill the void with presence and priesthood. When we do that, we not only evict Jezebel, we close the door for good. And that's Josh living in the fruit of victory with no landing pads for the enemy. No more idols. Compromise. Other lovers. Just Jesus again. So, the promise over you is this. You're stepping out of the weariness. You're stepping out of the endless fight. You're stepping out of the cave. And you're stepping into the fruit of obedience. You're about to see legacy break forth in your children. You're going to watch a generation walk in peace where you've known warfare. Because you chose to fight, they will be free. So, in the days to come, watch as you begin to see fruit where you only encountered the fight because the tide is shifting, mighty ones, and you have overcome. You, dear children, are from God and have overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. 1 John 4 verse 4.